I'm Akia, and welcome to Book That Commercial. Today I want to talk about IMDb Pro. Yes, Pro. Okay, so stay tuned. All right, so for those of you out there that are not familiar with IMDb, IMDb stands for Internet Movie Database. Internet Movie Database is literally what it is, what it says it is. It's the Internet Movie Database. So it's a database of all the movies on the internet. not internet movies, but movies, the platform is the internet, okay? So basically, IMDb is a source where you can go to look at all of the actors' credits. Um, for example, if your favorite actress is Halle Berry, you can go to imdb.com, type in Halle Berry, and it will literally list all of the films that she has been in, all television series that she has been in, any personal appearances that she's had as herself on like talk shows, anything of that nature. It will be listed on there. So really, in a sense, it's like a filmography, if you will. Okay, now IMDb Pro is the professional account of IMDb. And I personally believe that every working actor should have an IMDb Pro account. It comes in handy, okay? It is such a great tool and resource, especially if you're researching, if you need to get information, if you need to see statuses. I mean, it's just a wealth of information that is only available on the Pro account. So the IMDb Pro account, yes, you do have to pay for it. If you are a SAG-AFTRA member, I believe that you do get a discount off of it. I believe it's anywhere between $19.99 to $14.99 a month, depending on if you get the discount or not. And again, if you're a working actor, you should definitely add in having an IMDb Pro account into your your monthly expenses, because it really just helps you as an actor on the business side. So let's just talk about a few things that you can get when you have an IMDb Pro account. Okay, so first off, the IMDb Pro account is a standard subscription for members. Okay, members have access to detailed contact and representation information, which is the main thing that I personally use it for, but there's so many other things that you can find in IMDb Pro or use in IMDb Pro, okay? You can also have access to manage your page. So if you have IMDb credits, you can manage your page. You can add a profile picture. You can add up to 200 images onto your account. You can add a reel. You can add your representations information, your manager, your agent, your publicist, your lawyer. You can add all of their information there, your personal contact information if you want to, your resume if you would like. So you have access to add all of that information and manage all of that information if you get a Pro account. Okay. Now, what you can also do within IMDb Pro is you have access to look at tons of films, television series that are in pre-production, post-production, development. You can look at the statuses of all of these projects. You could look at all the information about these projects, where they're filmed, when filming began, who were the filmmakers, who's the director, the producers, the writers, who is the grip, who is the gaffer, who is the catering service that provided food on set, who is the person who is handling all of who is the PA. So you can literally find out a list of all the cast, all the crew, the status of the production, where it's filmed, how long it is, what countries is it going to be shown in, when the release date is going to be. So you can just find out such a wealth of information about different titles that you want to research or you have interest in, or you just want to learn more about what's going on in your industry, what's currently filming or coming up in development, or what your favorite directors, producers, or filmmakers or writers are currently working on, or what they have worked on in the past, what's developed, what's in development for them. So it's a really good resource to find out information about different types of projects. The distributors, who's distributing the project, the plot, the summary, the synopsis, um, any type of filming locations, release details, technical specs, box office information. You could find out, what they did in the weekend, the box office opening weekend, how much money they made. You could find out how much money they made globally, up to date, how much it costs to make the film. Like all this information you can find in IMDb Pro. So if you have an IMDb Pro account, it's really, really just a great research tool. Okay. And my favorite part is you can also find out everybody's talent agent, their manager, their publicist, their legal reps. I mean, any actor that is listed on IMDb Pro that has representation, you can find that information there. Then you go to the representations page, the agent or the manager's, their IMDb page, you'll be able to see all of the staff members in that company, all of the agents in that company, all the managers in that company, the different locations, their telephone numbers, fax numbers, email addresses, like literally, like you have all this information at the tip of your fingertips. Okay. But again, please use it wisely. Do not stalk people. Do not, just be, I don't know, just a weirdo. Just please don't be like this. You use this for research purposes only. If you're looking for management, if you're looking for an agent, then you can utilize this to kind of look at rosters and see, is there anybody that looks like me? Is there anybody that is my type on this agency's roster? I'm interested in submitting to them. If you see 5 people that look like you, maybe I don't want to submit to them. If you see no one on their roster that does not look like you, then that might be, now you have their information. Maybe you could potentially use that information in a way where you could submit your materials or find out their website. It directs you back to their website and you see that you could submit directly on their website. So, and then you'll see the names of the agents and, the different departments and stuff like that. So it's really, really, really a useful tool when you get to the point where you're like, I need a publicist. You can go onto IMDb Pro and you can look at other actors and look at different publicist companies out there, and you can utilize that to reach out and say, hey, I have a film coming out. I'm looking for a publicist or whatever the pitch is. So again, it's really a research tool. It's a great resource. You can find out box office information, agency information, management information about all the filmmakers, the crew, location. I mean, just everything about that project, like literally everything about that project. And also on IMDb Pro, there is a news section. So when you log on to IMDb Pro, you'll be able to, they curate industry news from like The Hollywood Reporter, Variety, Deadline, and all that kind of stuff. So when you log in, you will see all of those news headlines there, all the different stories, and you're able to, it's really a one-stop shop because you have all of the curated industry news there, as well as your IMDb page so that you can manage and maintain. And then you can also utilize it as a resource tool to look up other, projects and development, post-production, pre-production, agencies, managers, other actors. So it's really a bomb tool, and I love how they have all of that in one place. So I definitely think that it is worth it. It is worth the $14.99 a month that I pay for because it really has come in handy. It comes in handy like on a weekly basis. Like I utilize it in some way. So that's what I wanted to go over today. I just wanted to briefly give you an overview of IMDb Pro for those people who do not have IMDb Pro or do not know what IMDb Pro is or don't know what the benefits of IMDb Pro are. I highly recommend if you are a working actor, you're consistently out there working and auditioning, it's a really great tool. If you are just getting started at the beginning of your acting career, still trying to find your way, you could get away with not having it right now, but I definitely recommend you adding it to your expense sooner down the line. Okay. So here's just a quick overview of IMDb Pro, just for those of you who have never had a chance to actually come into it. So when you log in, you'll see to the left-hand side your marker, your name with your titles and your star meter. Okay. and then you'll have the top news here in the middle. And as you scroll down, you'll be able to see more news headlines. And again, like I mentioned, they curate them from the Hollywood Reporter, from Deadline, from Variety. So you can just scroll down and stay up to date with what's going on in the industry. That's really cool. I love how they pull it from all those different sources. And then when you come over here, you'll see pro industry lists. You can look into that. We also have some box office from the 21st through the 23rd, and it gives you, number one right now is Black Adam with 67 million. Woof. So you can see more box office results if you'd like. And in development, you can just kind of see like what's in development, what's in pre-production. That's really cool. You can jump to that. Other industry resources that they have here. And if you're tracking any projects, you can actually track projects. It'll all be here on the side. Okay, and then say for example, we go into your page. When you come into your page, like I mentioned, you have authority to manage all elements in your page. So you need to go to the job section. If you submit anything under your applications, you can go there. But look at all these jobs: supporting, production department, art department, location management, apply to jobs, people, actors, actresses, directors, writers, producers, talent agents, managers. You can search. Okay, and like I mentioned, it gives all of their information, contact information, stuff like that. So that's why I'm not going to actually go into it, because if I search any actors, directors, writers, producers, or talent agencies, it's going to give their telephone number, their address, personal information, and I don't want to keep that private for people that don't have IMDbPRO, should not have access to that information. Okay, titles: movies in development, movies in pre-production, movies in production. So let's see what movies are in development right now. Here's a list of all movies, and again, you can click into them. You can get even more information than what's listed here. Companies, production companies, talent agencies, management companies. Again, you can look at all of their information, contact information, staff members, different offices that they may have, email addresses, all of that is there. Box office, if we're going to look at domestic box office, this is currently what the box office is looking like right now. As of October the 23rd, ooh, child, Black Adam has grossed 27 million. So this is really cool to see what's going on. And then any news. So they have Variety, Hollywood Reporter, Deadline, The Wrap. You can go to either one of these and say, for instance, let's see what's popping on Variety, and has their headlines here. So again, this is a really good tool. Lots of information here. I mean, stay up to date with the industry and your fellow colleagues, and you manage your profile as well. So it's just a really quick overview of IMDbPRO. Hope that helped those that want to know a little bit more about IMDbPRO and what it offers. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me, or you can always just comment below. Is there anything that I missed? Do you have any other questions? What do you think about IMDbPRO? Do you think it's worth it? Do you have an account? What do you utilize IMDbPRO for? What are the things that you search on IMDbPRO? And do you think that actors should have an IMDbPRO account? What are your thoughts? Comment below, okay? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Like this video if you like this video, and don't forget to head over to our website, bookthatcommercial.com, where I've got some merch, I've got freebies, and I am a commercial audition coach. So if you need me, I'm here for you. All right? Have a wonderful day, y'all. Peace.